This is Meet the Wolfpack. I'm Larry Reed, the Sports Information Officer at Thompson Rivers University, and we're talking women's volleyball, specifically with Tori Taneda, who is one of the members of the Wolfpack. Tori, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, you're from Kelowna.
Yes.
So that's not too far from here.
No, not really. It's only like 2 hours away, so I get to see my family a lot.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing? You're far enough away, but you're close enough.
Well, I figured if I was going to university, I might as well go as far away as possible or as close as possible without being in Kelowna. So this was kind of a perfect place.
So was UBC an option for you, or did you always think, you know what, I want to get out of town, sort of?
No, I never wanted to stay in my hometown. I wanted to get out and see things, and yeah.
Nice. So this is your second year with the team?
Yeah.
And you're switching positions, are you not?
Yeah, I am.
So what were you before, and what are you now?
I was setting before, and then this year they put me in a libero position, and it's cool. I get to compete for my position with quite a few girls, so I'm learning a lot from them.
Nice. What's the big difference between, aside from the fact you can't serve, between setting and being a libero?
Well, as setter, you kind of direct the court, kind of like a quarterback, I guess, and libero is more just like attitude and defense. So attitude is like the main key for libero, I'd say.
You have to be, so you have a big attitude then?
Well, that's what Chad says.
With attitude in a good way?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about attitude then, growing up, because you've got a brother and a sister, or two sisters?
Two sisters.
Right.
Yeah, I've got two older sisters, and yeah, they were hard on me, but in a good way. I come from a karate background, with my family, so they kind of picked on me and kind of toughened me up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard martial arts is really good for discipline, mental discipline specifically, and it helps out in school. Is that true or false?
Yeah, for sure. I've definitely used it and as my base for everything. Yeah, it's really helped me through all aspects of my life pretty much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you a good student?
When I want to be.
Nice answer. What are you taking here?
I'm taking tourism.
And why is that? Why did you choose that as an area that you want to study?
Well, I've always wanted to travel the world. I figured it's out there, so why not go see it? And if I can get a job that has to do with something I love, then I might as well do it, right?
Nice. So are you thinking cruise ships, or maybe working in PR in a resort or something like that?
I'm not really sure yet. There's so many options with it, which is something really cool about it. I'm really interested in my environmental issues tourism class right now. So
how so?
Get into that. Well, I get to learn about ways I could get people involved with helping the environment in a fun way, and yeah, just getting out of their town and really caring about the world.
What's your homework load like?
It's not too bad, actually. I'm kind of just getting all the courses that are mandatory out of the way, like econ and stuff. So it's not too bad. It's more so just tests and stuff.
Nice. Now, in your program, do you not have to go and do some community service or work and get some community hours?
I'm actually not sure yet. Maybe in the next couple of years.
Right. Tell me a little about doing the whole balancing of a student athlete type thing, because you guys, the girls practice every day, or you're traveling, or you're on the road, or you're having games. How do you manage all that and keep it all in check?
Well, it's pretty difficult. I definitely had to stop napping so much. But yeah, it's pretty, it's hard if you think it's hard, but if you just stay on top of all your homework and study for all your tests and make sure you get lots of sleep, then it's all right.
Last year, of course, was year one for you, not only as a player, but moving away from home and being at university. What was the biggest challenge that you faced?
Ooh, probably cooking for myself.
Well, you're still alive, so I guess that's got to be a good thing.
Yeah.
Did you have one of the veteran players or another athlete kind of take you under their wing and kind of show you the ropes in terms of not only what's it like being on the Wolfpack as a volleyball player, but being a university student?
Yeah, Brianne Rao, our captain, we became really good friends, especially over the summer. And yeah, she's always there for me. I can ask her anything, and she's a really good student too. So she's a big influence on me.
Nice. You coached club volleybal, did you not? This past year?
I did.
What was that like, being a teacher rather than a pupil?
Well, I learned a lot for myself, and learned a lot how to get girls involved with this sport. I feel like I coached so that I could give back to the sport that I love, and it was really awesome seeing those girls grow.
Nice. And I would imagine, have they run into you in the streets or come to the Wolfpack games? And what's that like?
Oh, it's awesome. Just a couple of them were at our camp, and yeah, they just come up to me and start like hugging me and play with my hair and stuff, and they're awesome. Like, I love that they're just sticking with volleyball because a bunch of them play soccer too, and me and Bree, we really made it like special for them last year, and it was a really great year. They always love coming up to us when they see us on the streets.
Do you see yourself coaching, like after your university career is over?
I've always wanted to do that for sure. It depends what I'm going to do with my tourism degree, though, I guess.
Right. Tell me about your parents, because both of them were competitive athletes.
Yes.
And still are they not?
Not so much anymore. They more so just focus on traveling and having fun now.
Right.
But yeah, both of my parents were world champions in karate.
Right.
Yeah, my mom won in Japan. She won the gold medal. And my dad won the whole Soke Cup, which is like the all-around athlete cup for Worlds in Norway. And that was the one that I got to go to. So it was really cool watching my dad fight and compete.
Awesome. Gotta ask, your potential boyfriends or growing up, were they intimidated to come to your house when knowing that your mom and dad are both expert karate people?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, my dad would actually, for my sisters, he'd open the door and introduce himself with the sword in his hand. And the only thing he'd say to them was, "Can you play foosball?" That's all he cared about.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
And hopefully they could.
Yeah, not many of them can match my dad, though.
Now, but just as I know you got to get going here, so we're just a couple more questions. There's something special with the women's volleyball team this year, is there not? Can you talk to me about that? Because you did a lot of recruiting. Some of you the girls still stayed here, but you bonded so quickly.
Yeah, it's incredible with the season we went through last year. We all just stuck together really well, and I've never been closer with a team, and it's incredible how much everybody wants each other to succeed. Like last year, me and Katie Wu were in a competing position for setter, but constantly helping each other, especially like in the games. Even if you're on the bench, like you're letting her know like just a couple key things that she's forgetting, And it's really all just the girls want each other to succeed, and it's really cool.
Nice. Just before we let you go, final question, words of advice for a potential student athlete or a potential student. Why should they choose Thompson Rivers University over anywhere else? Well,
I found this place to be the most friendly place that I've gone to. And yeah, like the people are just amazing, and the profs are awesome, especially for athletics. Like they always figure out a way around your athletic schedule, which is great. And yeah, just the staff is great too. Yeah.
All right, Tori Taneda, words of advice from Tori. She is with the Wolfpack women's volleyball team.